Hello everybody, my name is Serena, and today we are going to be starting a playthrough of one of my favorite games of all time, Battle Brothers. My intention with this playthrough is to start off with a new company, and as we finish a new company and, die, move on to Southern Mercenaries and then Peasant Militia, and really just play through all of the different campaigns that Battle Brothers has to offer. And so with that, we're going to get started. Per usual, if you've seen me stream this game on Twitch before, you know that we call our company the Dazzle, as a dazzle is a group of zebras. We'll choose a random late game crisis. It's a new company, so it's pretty base game. It's the original scenario. So I think I'm going to go with my personal favorite of the originals, which is the blood. It adds a nice touch, I think. And we'll start off by doing beginner with high funds, and then as we move on throughout the different scenarios, we'll change maybe to get a little bit more difficult, and I always do Iron Man mode just to prevent me from feeling like cheating. So we'll go ahead and get this started. Now, I do have a lot of hours in this game. However, this game is so hard and there's so many different ways to play it that I feel like there is still so much room for improvement and for sharing of the ways that people play it. So if you think that I can be doing better using a different kind of weapon or something along those lines, or paying attention to a different statistic, just let me know in the comments and we'll take a peek. But let's go ahead and get reading this. You soak in the cool morning air. As the sun slowly rises, so does a new chapter in your life begin. After years of bloodying your sword for meager pay, you've saved enough crowns to start your very own mercenary company. With you are Erling, Edmund Oakbane, and Gebhard, with whom you've fought before side by side in the shield wall. You are their commander now, the leader of the Dazzle. As you travel the lands, you should hire new men in the villages and cities to fill your ranks. Many who offer their services will have never picked up a weapon before. Maybe they're desperate. Maybe they're greedy for quick spoils of war. Most of them will die on the battlefield, but do not be discouraged. Such is the mercenary life, and the next village will always have new men eagerly looking for a new start in life. The lands are dangerous these times. Robbers and pillagers lay in ambush by the roads. Wild beasts roam the dark forests, and orc tribes are restless beyond the boundaries of civilization. There are rumors even of dark magic being at work, the dead rising from their graves and walking again. There is plenty of opportunity to earn good money, whether by taking on contracts you can find in the villages and cities all over the land, or by venturing out on your own to explore and raid. Your men look to you to give a command. They live and die for the Dazzle now. Huzzah! Alright, so let's take a look at what we've got. So we've got Erling. Erling has a companion background for me saving his life, and good spirit. He doesn't actually have a trait other than, no, because that's his background. He doesn't have a trait. He's starting with 59 melee skill, that's not bad, and 20 melee defense, also not bad. We've got Edmund has Swift, which adds range defense, which is nice, who's starting at 57 melee skill. And then we've got Gebhard, who's got an Iron Jaw, which is also nice. We'll put him in the back because he's going to be using range. He's got a 48 range skill. It's not terrible. Pretty decent. And let's get started. We spawn on a map. I feel like I always get the most spread out maps in this game, and this is no exception. We start off in the middle here. I usually tend to focus more in the middle section and verge sometimes to the south and a little bit to the north. And I don't think that this playthrough will be much of an exception to that either. I mean, I do spend a decent amount of time in the north and in the south, but I usually spend like a large portion of my time with the places that are in the center. Let's go ahead and go to Schwanstadt and see if they have... We're starting with almost 3,000 gold. And see if they've got... Whew! He expensive. It's a couple of men. I'm just kind of looking for a random group of people at this point to give us a nice starting level. Let's take a look at these guys that we just hired. So we've got a 50 melee skill. He's cocky. Great, great. Sick. A survivor. That's amazing, actually. That's quite good. The cocky isn't, but combined with survivor, it makes it kind of okay, I guess. We've got Humbert, who is tough. That's good. And he's got a 56 melee skill, which is better. And then we've got Swift again. 52 melee skill. Ooh, I'm yawning. I'm so sorry. And this guy is bright and clumsy. Okay. So him being clumsy, his melee skill is pretty atrocious. Everything about him is pretty garbo, actually. So I think what I'll do for him is focus him on a shield and get him like a little dagger maybe, if he needs it, and have him in the front. Or we can try and build up his ranged skill, because it doesn't have a trait that makes it worse. That's definitely something to consider. So we'll go, yeah, we'll get three melee weapons and a ranged weapon. See what we're selling. Okay, yeah, we can get him a short bow. A little expensive, but that's fine. And then recently I've been loving using anything that has a stun feature. So we're gonna grab those, we're gonna grab some shields, and maybe a little bit of armor. And that's gonna be enough for now. So I'm gonna make sure this guy has the better stuff. How much does this have? 50? I'm gonna give him that, actually. And then you can have this. You can have this. And that's the same, yeah. Okay, so he's good to come up here. The next best, we have this guy, so I'm going to give him those. He's not going to have a hat for now, which is a bummer, but is fine. We'll give this guy a shield and the net, just to kind of bring everything together, and this guy will be working on his range in the back. We'll sell these, and then we will give the band-aid to Gepard. Alright. I hate these, but we'll do it. Hemred of Schwanstadt is looking at a poorly drawn map, then looks up at you as though you're the one responsible for making it. Look, mercenary, this is a strange thing to task you with, but you seem to have good head on your shoulders. See this dark spot here? Would you be willing to venture that way and try and find the turned over stones? It's somewhere at or around the region of ancient knolls. For the right price, I'll do it. Yes, good. I was thinking about payment for your task earlier. You are to receive 300 crowns. At this point, we're so early in the game that I'm not going to go ahead and be sassy and be like, we need to be paid more for this. Later on, I definitely end up doing that every single time. I'm like, we need to be paid more for this. Once you reach a certain renown, they'll be like, I guess, sure. But for now, we will accept the contract, and we will head to the northwest. So right over here. And hopefully we'll find it quick. Sometimes I just cannot find these things. That's not it. Kind of a bummer. Where even is the Ancient Knolls? Oh, there it is. Cool. That was quick. Reasonably quick, at least. Huh. We'll head back to Schwanstadt. They had a lot of tasks for us to do, so we'll probably stay here for a little bit unless there's a caravan on one of them, in which case we'll go to wherever that says. But for now, getting to friendly is kind of our goal. And once it asks, that's going to be what I'm going to do. You sit alone studying a map as a stiff breeze tries to take off with it. As you struggle to keep the sheet on the table, Humbert, one of your men, approaches and slams a mug on the paper's corner. You look up and see he's a bit slack-jawed with drink on his breath. He explains that he shared stories with a local by the name of Leinhard the Younger, who has a proposal for you. The maps and the lands they detail aren't going anywhere, so you agree to meet with him and hear him out. Leinhard the Younger sighs as if he's tired of all these troubles, as though he's about to start a conversation he's already had many times before. Bertram, a man of some import here, states that brigands made a pass on his daughters. Now he's worried that they'll do the next time. What they'll do the next time. I was like, that didn't make sense. Luckily, that man is of some wealth and could easily track down these brigands. If I were to pay you a decent sum, how earnestly could you drive one of them swords of yours through a brigand or two? I love fighting brigands. They are my favorite to fight, actually. Brigands and barbarians, I love fighting them. Mostly brigands. Almost 400, yeah, sure. Drive off the brigands, yes, will do. So they're just down here. We'll just head straight down there. It'll be daytime by the time we get there, in which case we won't have any issue with our range in terms of having less abilities with that. You can't make out who you're facing, but we're pretty sure it's brigands. Yeah. Interesting map layout. I think we'll probably just wait for them to approach us and see what's going to happen from there. So I'm going to go ahead and wait turn on everybody. Because that'll also make our ability to hit them with our ranged weapons easier. And if we've got a shield, we'll put it up. Let's see. 5% chance, 5% chance, 8% chance, 7. I'll take the 8. Well, what did this do? 13. That's just not worth it. I'd rather have 2 chances. Well, okay, we'll try. It's a 26. That's not high. Yeah, figures. Okay, 50%, 45. Damn, we suck. It's fine for now. We'll do a nice little spear wall. And another one. And a shield wall. And now we will let them go first. Okay, there's a guy in front of him. 32% chance to hit. It's fine. Not a big deal. Okay, I'm gonna wait on this. Just because people are about to get closer. That's not great. I'm gonna wait on him as well. We're gonna try and stun this guy. Nice. A good land on the stun. There's somebody in here, but this guy needs help, so I'm gonna move him up. The fuck's that? Okay, try and stun one of them. The best chance is with him. Nice, amazing. Try and stun the other one. Okay, we didn't stun the other one, but we stunned one of them, and that's pretty rad. Ouch. That hurt. 15% is going to be the highest we're going to have for that, so we'll try. Oh, nice. Good job. And then we'll do the same thing and hopefully finish him off. Beautiful. Alright. For the sake of him being injured, I'm going to throw the net. And oh, there he goes. Yeah, that wasn't not too hot there. I forgot there was a guy. Okay, I'll do that. Shoot him. Miss terribly. We'll move here. 18%, 20%. Nope. See about stunning the other guy? No. Okay. Okay, he's dead. We'll move up a little bit to try and get to him. Stun this guy. No? Okay, that's fine, I guess. He's gonna try and get out of the net. He got out of the net. A nice swift murder. And now 18%. 2 shots. Alright, we hit one of them. That's pretty decent. Move him here. Shoot him. Beautiful. A little spear action. Ow. Everything's fine. You move here. Ah, fuck. That's no good. Now I'm like, maybe we should have bought him a helmet. It's fine. Okay, that guy's dead. Now we just have this guy left. And we can move everybody over there and attempt to finish him off. Beautiful. Okay, yeah, so both of them died. Bummer, but it's fine. They were reasonably cheap. I'm not mad about it. We got a little bit of money. We got some, most of our stuff back. A couple new things. And so we were down to 5 more men. Let's go ahead and repair the things we just picked up. And head back. I don't think anybody leveled up. No. Let's see here. This guy doesn't have axe mastery. I actually kind of hate the woodcutter's axe. I think it's shit. So I'm gonna give him a bludgeon, actually, because... ugh. Like, almost any other axe is better than the woodcutter's axe. Okay, so we did that. I'm gonna go ahead and sell a couple of these. We're gonna take a peek. This has 35, so we can put it on this guy in the back. Sell this. We've got a decent amount of money now. They probably don't have any more people, but we can at least armor up a little bit. And we do have an armorer here. A little expensive, but it happens. I love the fancy shields. The kite shield is just so good. So I'm gonna buy a kite shield. I'm gonna buy padded leather, and that's all we're gonna get from the armorer. The padded leather is gonna go on Edmund here. And then this guy is gonna get the padded surcoat. And Edmund's gonna get the kite shield as well. We'll sell this. Now we need helmets. So I'm just gonna buy the broken ones that they have to offer here. At least some sort of head protection is important. So I'm gonna give Edmund the best one. Then we'll do this, and then we'll make sure that both of them actually have something, a little something to protect their heads. Alright, what's this? Caravan. So, Heimrat of Schwanstedt cuts right to the point. I've got a shipment of, well, what it is doesn't concern you. It's going to Wohlen, and like many folks, I'm worried about brigands on the road. I need you to watch the caravan to make sure it arrives safe and sound in about a day. Does that sound like something you'd be interested in? Yeah, I'm down. I accept this contract. They don't really have any more people for us to hire here, so going to a different spot is a solid choice. And like I said earlier, we need allies. Forging a bond of friendship and trust with one of the towns will get the company better prices, more volunteers, and more steady work. That is usually my go-to starting quest, like main task. Wolin's over here. Okay. 210 crowns. Not a terrible... Oh, jeez. They have absolutely nothing here. Let's see what they've got for hire. They've got one dude. We'll take him. And we will give him a spear and a shield. And I'm going to actually swap these two middle guys around just so we have a little bit... I don't know. More... dispersion of the different weapons that we have. Okay, let's see. Do they have anything nice for sale? Anything cheap? Not really, no. Contract available. Ebhard of Wolin's listening to the talk of a few peasants when you find him. When they see you, they quickly depart, leaving the man with a satchel in his hand. He holds it up. There's crowns in here. Crowns that those people are giving me to give someone, anyone, to help us. People are disappearing, Sellsword, and what they've found, they're not just dead, but mangled. Mutilated. Everyone's too scared to go anywhere. He stares into the sack, then looks at you. I do hope you're interested in this task. What is it worth to you? 390? Sure. Let's go hunt down what terrorizes this lull town. And we've made friends. So... deciding that Swansat is a good place to invest your efforts, which we did, you decide to offer the protection of the company and take up any work suitable to your talents. You act like a gentleman in your dealings with the locals and encourage the men to mind their manners while in the settlement. There was, of course, some griping at first. Erling was sorely disappointed to give up brawling with the farmers, especially with the Dazzle spending so much time in Schwanstadt. But you convinced the men that having a friendly base of operations is important in your line of work, as it meant getting better prices on the market and more people willing to join your motley band. It's also much less tiring not having to dodge the militia all the time. You even enlisted the men to do some small tasks in exchange for nothing but goodwill. I found that little brat who wandered off and dragged him right home, Edmund Orkbank brags, quickly outvied by Guido. I went to the market for the old spinster, split her firewood for winter, and even put out her washing. But I draw the line at rescuing treed cats. The company gained renown. Almost everybody is in good spirit. This will help us. And yes, it will. So we are going to chase after what terrorizes the city. And I hope it's direwolves. Let's find out. They're really bringing us for a loop there. Okay, it's Webnecks. I'm not a huge fan of Webnecks. I find them obnoxious. However, we'll do it, obviously. Interesting high ground scenario here. Let's move you here. Let's see what we got. 6%, 5. Well, I'll go for the highest percentage every time, right? 37. Okay, well, we hit the one in the back. That's better than nothing. A little bit of a spear wall. And some shields. I want to keep this high ground situation, so I will not be moving from this line. I don't like that. 10%. Unlikely. Honestly, he's terrible. I'm gonna hit this guy because he's kind of out of the way, and we know he's coming for our back line here. Well, stun action. Try to get out. Nope. 72. Okay, a little stun action. No. Alright, he isn't actually next to anybody, so having the high ground is not helpful. I'm gonna move him down here to protect Protect, what's his name? Whatever his name is. See, now I can move back up to the high ground. It will be good to kill that one. Alright, because he's so terrible, I'm gonna have him work on trying to get these guys out of their nets. Good hit. 73. Okay, I'm gonna move him back up here. Okay, that one's dead. Move you up. Little stun action? Little stun action? Nice. Ouch. Damn. Okay, get him out of the net. Oh, nice, we actually hit him. That surprises me. Okay, we really just have... This guy's gonna run away, so we really only have this guy left. But I am gonna kill him anyway. And then we'll move everybody over here. God. Get you out of some nettage. And we'll just finish this one off. Maybe, if we can. There we go, okay. We got a couple level ups, some Gossamer, and some Poison Gland. Let's... Actually, we're gonna wrap up the episode here. When we come back next week, we will level up our characters and work more towards getting more renown. I'm planning on posting every Friday, like I did with my Minecraft series. And yeah, so I will see you all next Friday. Have a great week. Bye!